During the World Cup, The Onion had an article about how it was hoped that the spectacle would raise the spirits of Germans as they struggled to cope with terrible adversity. Unemployment at a massive 5%, average life expectancy only 80 years, and they're still waiting for a high-speed rail link from Hanau to Gelnhausen. The Onion is a satirical website, so it probably doesn't matter, but did you notice the terrible mistake? Yes, of course. There already is a high-speed rail link between Hanau and Gelnhausen. However, it is true that high-speed trains don't stop at Gelnhausen. This is because Gelnhausen is very close to Hanau and, although it's a nice place to visit, isn't big enough or important enough for high-speed trains to stop there. So you have to take a high-speed train to either Hanau or Fulda and then a local train from there. Trains go pretty much everywhere in Germany, and most of them are operated by the state-owned company Deutsche Bahn. There are different types of train for different types of journey, and it can be a little bit confusing. So here is my helpful, simple little guide. Deutsche Bahn services can be divided into two main categories. Fernbahn means long-distance trains which are normally white. Nahverkehr means local trains, and they're normally red. Other operators don't follow this convention, but since most trains in Germany are operated by Deutsche Bahn, it's a pretty good rule of thumb. In many parts of Germany, the local trains are fully integrated with the local public transportation system, which is cool because it means I can even use them with my bus ticket. In many German cities and urban areas, there's a system called the S-Bahn. This is a mass transit commuter rail system connecting the city centre with the suburbs and surrounding towns. You can get an S-Bahn train wherever you see this sign, and in the city centres it sometimes acts as a kind of a metro system. Next is the Regionalbahn. These are slow trains that connect small towns and villages. They're not very comfortable, but that doesn't matter because they don't travel long distances. Regional Express trains are slightly faster, go slightly further, and don't stop at every single station en route, so they provide pretty good connections between towns and cities. In some parts of Germany there are Interregio Express trains, which are like Regional Express except that they cover longer distances. Germany's long-distance trains can be a little bit expensive, but you can get some very good deals if you buy your ticket in advance. I'd also recommend reserving seats because they can get quite full. Deutsche Bahn's flagship, of course, is the Intercity Express, the high-speed trains which on some stretches can go as fast as 300 kilometers an hour. That's more than 180 miles an hour. You can get from Hamburg to Munich in 6 hours. And where the ICE doesn't go, there's still the plain old Intercity, which is still quite fast. And if you're travelling very long distances, the Eurocity is the same as the Intercity, except that it crosses international boundaries, and it may have cars from other countries' national carriers. So it really is that simple. Take a white train to get from one end of the country to the other, and a red train to get from one village to the next.
If you have something for my notice board, please send it to this address. Please note that I can only accept letters and postcards, so please don't send me parcels or packages or anything that must be signed for.